Hello, friends, and happy Saturday. It's Amanda Roberts, and today is 53 of 100. Oh my goodness, where to even start? I've got so much that I feel is on my heart to share, and yet sometimes when you have that many things swirling around in your head, it's like get to the point and just boom, boom, boom. But I got my nails done. We all know that I had racing nails. You can never see them, but they're kind of cool. Anyways, so I got my nails done this morning. Okay, I got them done at 1 p.m. And it's really funny to me because I ended up having a conversation with someone who saw my pop socket. So I guess I've had my Bush's Chicken pop socket for a little while. So for those who don't know, Bush's Chicken is a Waco-based, specializing in tenders and famous for their sweet tea. Well, here's the deal. Marketing and branding and word of mouth goes a long way. I am just here to tell you that because this woman saw my pop socket on the back of my phone, she says, "Oh gosh, now you got me craving tenders and sweet tea." And she said, "I'm going to have my husband drive me to the closest location, and I'm going to have it either tonight or tomorrow." So it's just amazing to me how much we don't realize some simple little thing can trigger others' memories, good memories, hopefully, of a brand or a restaurant or an event. And those are what stories in life are made of. And so last night yesterday was my first day home after a 10-day trip, and I was packed full of emotions between just being gone and being with people that I care about, and then having my brother hurt and coming back home and having Camden, my youngest, break his arm. I was just jammed full of emotion. Plus, I was living on steam, you guys. I'm normally someone that needs 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And, there were nights where we were lucky to get 4. And even then, it may have been broken up. So yesterday, I kind of rest. Well, last night after the gym, it's amazing to me how God puts people in your life for a reason. And oftentimes we need to recognize the reason and the season that they were a part of our lives. And that I have this new venture that I know God is calling me to do. I know that it's been really awesome for me to share it with people, and I've been hesitant to really share because I don't have it all in a perfect, gift wrapped present yet. But to share it and people to be like, "Oh, that's a great idea and you will be great at that," and for other individuals and, even for those closest to me to say to me, "Well, you've had so much success, I have a feeling you're gonna do big things." Or for someone to say, "Oh, you're going to need to write a book." Those things have always been in the back of my head, but the fear or of ego has prevented me from, moving forward with those. And when God placed it on my heart 4 weeks ago, like lightning bolt, "Hey, this is what you're supposed to do." And then to have confirmation from Natasha Hazlitt, my business coach, say, "Yeah," that is where you got to tell your ego to be quiet. You have to recognize that you've been given dreams for a reason, and you don't have to have all the resources. You've been given dreams so that you can go out and accomplish things, and those tools that you need and are necessary will come into play as needed. And so last night I had about 30 pages left of my book. I started it, had only read 2 chapters when I headed out on the road with, on this racing adventure. And I would read it, and I remember one night John asking me, hey, how's your book? And I'm like, it's amazing, but I've got all these other facets of things that it's like, I want to read the book, but I don't want to miss, just great conversation. And so it's awesome because last night on the races, like heat races, during night 3 of California Speed Week, that I didn't know anyone, I'd mute my computer and read. And I've shared over and over again that I struggled with reading my entire life, you guys. My parents paid for private tutoring. I remember my first tutor would come to my grandma's house, and then after that, I went to private tutoring 2 days a week until I was in probably junior high. And reading was not a strong suit. And I always joke that C's make degrees, and I made it through college. I just struggle with the reading dynamic. So for me to be able to read and absorb everything, and last night, there's 2 things I want to share with you guys. Okay, so one, I got more confirmation, and I know abundance is flowing to me because I got a phone call from someone asking me to help them temporarily get their business in order. And I've been praying because I know that this new venture is going to cost me, whether it's a business loan or, whatever it is. And it's like things are falling into place. And that's how you know that it's divine timing and that things are happening in your life. And so when I finished reading the book, I just sat there and I was like, to see connect the dots, or the string woven back, is crazy. We can never see forward. We can never, see the finish line 100% because we've not experienced it, and there's always going to be good, bad, and indifferent dynamics that play into that. But for me right now, to be able to look back over the last 8 years of my career and see a glimmer of how God has been giving me the tools, the resources, the stories, the life experiences that are leading me and guiding me to where I'm going, is like, let me pinch myself because this is real. And it is just an amazing feeling. And so with that, you guys, stay tuned. I've not shared 100% because I want everything lined out, but I know what I'm supposed to do, if that makes any sense. And big things are coming, and I am so blessed and so excited, and God has just continued to give me confirmation after confirmation on the people in my life and the people that I'm supposed to have in my life and the relationships, and just everything. So when you're in doubt, ask, meditate, pray, do something to calm your ego so that you know that you're making the right decision. And big things are ahead. There's been this constant repetition over and over and over of the same things that I know I need to do, and then the confirmation backed up with the repetition, knowing the success that is going to come from it, and the success in the helping of other people. And the last thing that I'll share with you is I've had this goal written down for 4 or 5 years in business, that I wanted to help 500 families, so 500 moms, dads, whatever. And now I know that it's more maternally, my focused audience is more moms, to help 500 families make an extra $1,000 a month. And that goal I would set, and people would think I'm crazy or it's so high. And now I can see where God is going to allow me the opportunity in time to make that happen. And that is just a very rewarding and exciting, and it's an adventure. And I keep saying this summer's an adventure. My last 2 weeks have been an adventure, and I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky to have some really amazing people in my life that are my powerhouse. They're 5 people, my 5 circle of influence, and I'm really lucky for that. So I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. I have like 4 major things I need to do, or hopefully do before the boys get home tomorrow. And so I'm gonna go get after that. And then tonight I'll be watching Night 4, the final night from Lemoore, California of California Speed Week. If you guys are in the racing circuit or you're curious, you can pay to live stream on Fast 4 Media, and it should be a great night. It's been some amazing racing action, and it'll be super awesome to watch, you know, all of the drivers and just to see how they finish. So I'm wishing positive vibes to the Quickest Chicken, and we'll see how amazing this night is. Have a great night, you guys. Bye-bye.